Um, I think very often what happens when you're an assistant professor, they'll hire you and they want to take care of you and they want you to be, they being the department or the senior people in your department want you to be successful. And so they either will try to protect you from teaching or they will say, or they will give you upper level teaching courses where you are able to teach the latest, hottest new specialty or technique to upper level classmen or graduate students. And that's something that happens. And I think to a certain extent, it happened to me. It was a little more complicated. I didn't quite like that. But then I think at some point, and this was probably, certainly when I got around, say 20 years ago, I got involved in two teaching efforts, and both of them were at the early undergraduate level, freshman, or well, I do two courses. I do in the fall, I teach in the integrated program, and I was one of the founders and original faculty in the integrated program here. And in the spring, I teach molecular biology 101, which is the Princeton. You have to, if you're not a non-science major, you have to take a science course. It has to have a lab. It has to. And so I and another professor, Bonnie Basler, built this course that is called From DNA to Human Complexity. Whatever we do. And so we do basic molecular biology and then try to relate it to things that matter as humans, your personality or your immune system or viruses or behavior or cancer or things like that. So and then the integrated program, I teach a kind of the biologist perspective on things. And in both those courses, I end up teaching lots of stuff that I don't know, or that I kind of know, but that I have to teach. I have to teach myself, I have to decide, I have to learn. But then it's also because I'm not teaching to the majors in our department, and I'm not teaching to med school exams. I'm not teaching. I basically have to design and decide what is the most interesting thing about the immune system that I can tell somebody about.
Right.
Or what's the most interesting thing, about human behavior and aggression? How do we, how do scientists think about that? And so that aspect is the good side of having to teach stuff that you don't know and you have to train yourself to know. And so I do both of those things. It's interesting. There's not a lot of difference between deciding what you're going to tell future physics or computer science majors about what's the interesting things in biology, and what you're going to tell a history or religion major what are the interesting things in biology. There's a certain overlap in the lectures that I do in those two courses. I'm very conscious of that. It's kind of funny because you think, future physics majors must be really smart, and who knows what these, and humanities majors may be smart, but they're probably not as terribly interested in what you're trying to do. Whatever it is, you think that they'd be two different populations, but they're not. When you teach, they're not. It's not so.